Me not gentle. The political hot goose. You sit up on me, you the fry. I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka. This not the Hot Goose Network television. Me not gentle, the political hot goose. You sit down for me. You the fry. I for don't pay you the nyaka nyaka. Today, my family na May 21st, 2022. Family, you already watch the show na YouTube. I will let you subscribe and you will the watch on Facebook Hot Goose Network Salon. I also want to make you share the program, follow the page, and subscribe and like them. Today, it don't be for some time now. I know they come out for talk to Una because I get 2 or 3 things that what they put in place. Una welcome back na the Hot Goose Network platform. But very shortly, I get a very important thing where I want to talk about. Me na the PRO for SLPP North America region. And today I dey talk to Una as the PRO of SLPP North America region shortly because I get for things say I for bring out a public statement, I for bring out a political statement as a regional PRO about a certain destitute we call himself Stephen Mambu, where I believe say APC when are the most corrupt and most disoriented political party, and also one man where they call Dennis Bright, when I one frustrated and one corrupt entity we pack about Dreb because of thief. Now the SLPP government that 10 a day. You know, they don't come together, say they go come for distract Sierra Leone the attention from waiting they obtain currently. We all know say currently waiting there na the political limelight, now the fact that when President Bio been say APC not good for themselves, they're not good for that country. We as Sierra Leoneans them, we don't see them clearly. Because we don't see how APC don't loot the nation. They not sit down and left out. They show their own supporters, they say, then a real nation loot as them. They end up for loot their own coffer. And that na been the statement we have been telling at a certain point say, and as Ebola Tolombo most like Koroma again for day in that position. They say 2022. After we don't destroy the party, don't loot the party. Now that 10 day now it go commodity with disgrace like I don't happen so. But then not on the issue now. The issue here we not say APC for more than day. Now 3 million they don't left na the coffer. We and the Skruma left, they don't thief all the money na their own party. That one they mean say they wire na real na pure and apply Ayampe, na pure and apply Santiboki at them. Na pure and apply nation looters them. They say don't show now. They don't even tell the party members. They say they sabi thief. So because this issue don't go up in this way, and every Sierra Leoneans they don't eye APC the recklessness, and it don't be say now everybody knows say APC not going to survive any side of that country, and they continue for tell una back, una keep them video and the audio there. If APC not be careful, they're not going for contest the 2023 elections because they're not ready, because they don't reach the capacity for let them do them, they don't even get couple. Now, what the APC they do for distracting with their attention? They go use a certain drunkard, somebody who not relevant, somebody where they don't know nowhere. They go bring them in the sit on an APC radio station. And they lie say in a member of SLPP. Then at the same time, in the lie say he na a blood relation to George Bush. But I want to let people then listen to this. It's very interesting. I want to let listen keenly some of the talk then. Then when I go know say this na a joker where APC just they decide for use. And as they use them, now so APC they continue for see disgrace. APC they continue for see embarrassment. I want to let you text and left a message in there. But I want to listen to this so-called man where they try for stand against President Anubio election. When a very much democratic process where we do Nabo in December. You know, APC then they do this, but I want to know say this is a distraction. For long forget about the thief life. For long forget about the recklessness. For long forget about the fact say they're not good for themselves. They're not good for that nation. Where they don't expose their fealty to the world. Now they do. But I got for enter APC. I got for discuss the issue. But I get many things that make at the candidate as a PRO for expose this man. For let tell say we not even listen them. We not just discard them. Not just rubbish. Not just nonsense. Not just thing that we not so important thing where APC they undertake. About I want to listen where this man they talk first.
They sponsor me for 40 years. So I used to democracy. That's why I want to bring democracy. First of all, SLPP is a democratic party. You know,
not the man.
Malady, the late Malady. He was the president. He was a United States ambassador.
When I listen to the comedian,
he was ambassador to Uganda and Rwanda. So you know, he sponsored me. He and his wife they sponsored me for 40 years. So I used to democracy. That's why I want to bring democracy. First of all, SLPP is a democrat.
It say the Uganda president I sponsor him for 40 years. That are the first statement with this drunkard, where APC don't bring, where they not coach and fine. How if you can't distract people then? Where they don't talk because they don't allow put more for them. They concentrate on their business. Maybe we not listen.
You know, and not only Democratic Party, but SLPP, not God Party. When Jesus went to Jerusalem, he was Hosanna in the highest. He was welcomed by the palm leaf. So palm leaf symbolized peace, prosperity, and justice. So what happened at the Bow Convention was not justice, and I don't want that kind of stuff to happen. Let happen to a country again where you have somebody illegally nominated, he alone single-handedly, because he had something to do, he had something to hide, which was illegal, unconstitutional. It's wrong.
So Unayeri, what happened na that stadium na one of the the best way that the way for display democracy. It not ever happened in the history of Sierra Leone. Only President Bio in government in leadership. Now they do that one. So everybody, even the APC, they're not going to talk nothing. Now they don't design and bring an old hag. Where na old drunkard, they give us more money, they say go talk nonsense. The SLPP no even sabi this TV Mambu. We don't know him. Nobody knows sabi about una listen.
Purpose of the listeners. Can you please tell the entire country who is Mr. Mambu?
Well, Mr. Mambu is Stephen Mambu, a small village upon called Singema. Penguin Chieftain with my brother is the paramount chief right now, and I left that small village. I went to the United States for only $100. So where I go with the money, I meet the president, brother. He was the president of the university. He said, "Well, look, you have nothing. We're going to sponsor you, my wife and myself." So they sponsored me. They mentored me for 40 years, and
you made the president of Sierra Leone wife or the president of the United States?
The president of the United States, George W. Bush.
Okay.
W.H. Bush. He's a blood-related.
He sponsored you?
Yeah, to the United States. So he sponsored me for 40 years, and you know I have democracy in my feet.
So Unadoyeri, this joker say now the president of Uganda in the beginning say na sponsor for 40 years. Now at the same time. He say the president trade na America when na George W. Bush. He say he sponsor him for 40 years. He say na in blood related. So you know just see the level of people there. APC they don't miss out. This why you wanna miss out. Una go find another propaganda follow na bring. But I want to continue for listening again to this joker, this destitute, this drunker, where APC don't organize, is a name Stevie. And they can talk about Madabu. Now distract, they want distracting our attention from this problem where APC the dipper, from this recklessness where APC the under una listen.
But the deliberate thing, people when I sat there for 3 hours, I was in Bow. Okay. I spent 2 days in Bow. Because and then I
so by then you are in the convention.
I was not in the convention because it was not for flying there. So I sent a representative to listen what happened and when he came and gave me the report.
Well, legitimately, you have the right to go and vote for other position. Do you think so?
Well, no. I decided to just send on the vote observer. My interest is to fly garage.
Okay.
That's why I'm interested. Because I have a policy. In 1996, I came to this, 1991, I came to this country. I was here during the Rebel War. After the Rebel War, the election took place. Mambu
to the mic.
Yes, and Mambu became the head of state, the military head of state.
So, Unadoyeri, the man said Ingo Salon 1991, during the Rebel War. After the Rebel War, they do elections. Mambu become the president. So, the same way, the man don't even know what they talk. The APC radio station where it goes sit down, when a Tumac radio, the Bobo where they interview, the Bobo not even sabi, they're not even coach the man well. If they say, okay, hold the mic, hold the mic. Then, you see the games the way APC they play. So, when I don't see how APC they're very dishonest. They go bring a certain Stevie Mambu. The man don't even know what they talk. Now, 1991, they do election, Mambu on president. So, una don't see, una don't hear the statement there, una listen here that small.
Supporting or you
No, I don't support military government. Military government as source of destabilizing factors of any country. When there's a military government, but in this case, I will never support military government. I believe surely in the democratic way of governance.
Okay.
Because that's the only way you can develop a country. When you see United States develop today, the other Western that until the election took place, before I left this country, I went to the United States. So I made a lot of contribution. I was here when the rebels came. When the rebels came, I was there when they overthrew, Strasser overthrew, and then Mambu became head of state. And then I took part in the election of the late president, John Kaban. And then after that, I decided to go back to the United States. But I formed a party, National Republican Party, in 1996.
So,
and the reason I formed that party.
So this is another side of the story. 1996, we not ever get party like that, Andy. I want to let people to understand. So this Stephen Mambu is saying in name Stephen Mambu, Stephen Sir Mambu. We don't know who say APC, they don't go pull him because they want to distract you now. I want to listen this other side. The reason why now I really respond and try for make the record straight and tell people let them know concentrate for this joker because APC don't arrange them serially. They don't give all them their own APC-led newspapers. They become Mambu don't allow freedom of speech and expression. Mambu don't create a platform and enable environment for every media persons for exercise freely. They don't pull all the libel laws then. Even if not lie, they want lie, then they move ahead for continue for lie freely. President Mambu don't allow them for let them operate on that level, on that democratic level, so that they just do things no more like that. The lie with this guy, the lie, this old man, the lie say, in a member of SLPP North America region. Now the reason that one they make, and they come for clarify and tell una say, now lie, SLPP North America not sabi this man. SLPP North America no one they know who than this person, and una go can listen the inconsistent statement the way they give for let una understand it, you don't even understand how SLPP they operate. Where APC just don't go get around. APC they not sabi play the lie politics, and this don't go help them. We they continue for the nonsense with the paper, and we will continue for make sure say the country continue for hate them because of their bad habits.
And then Mara told me, and I spoke. I gave a speech. The Mara told me, call me. He said, give me the microphone. Give me the microphone. He said, Stephen, if you decide to join SLPP today, I will step down for you to be the chairman. Now, these are people who have love for this country. They can give up their position.
So Unayeri, I don't know at which time he say, can Fasmat talk? Then Madam you say, give me the microphone, give me the microphone. If Steven, you decide for step down and for become the chairman of SLP today, I will step down. When Madam you ever contest for turn chairman of SLPP? Una listen to that part.
Mother told me, he called me. He said, give me the microphone, give me the microphone. He said, Steven, if you decide to join SLPP today, I will step down for you to be the chairman. Now, these are people who have love for this country.
So, Unayeri, which time Madam Bio is Fasmat team up na stage and the vet per mic na saloon, where Madam Bio don't ever contest for turn chairman and SLPP, where this thing is say, Madam Bio say, give me the mic, give me the mic. Steven, if you decide. So, Una see, APC, they not arrange this lie better. APC, any day Una they expose, Una they disgrace, Una go arrange a fine. Una listen to this joker.
And give up their position because he said I was very qualified. But even though I was qualified, I told him, I said, Madam, I'm single-handedly having a policy. I came here for research. I form a party, but the party is not a political party because I'm SLPP. But I wanted to know if
now it's an informed National Republican Party. We know one year and a saloon in the first instance. It's in 1996. Now it's it don't tell Madam you say informed party, but the party not a political party. This una think say this man here day. You form a party. How can a party not be a political party? But then you form a so you know see how APC don't know able to arrange this thing well, but we know they forget about APC. We are not allowed the distraction from the thief life and the nonsense with the deep another country. And the kind way Samura Kamara, they don't expose themselves and Eskroma, they don't thief. They name them a commission of inquiry. They don't go now try, they don't appeal to court, to higher court. Then they una listen. Nobody know they be distracted. Una listen. What would they funny? This is a man where they don't go bring. Now, to Mark Radio, no more the interview.
So I will support this policy that I want. I want to bring the British back to this country. I want us to work together. Now, British made a tremendous human sacrifice.
Okay, now bring me this position, against a political party which is formidable, which is organized, and of course a single person like you want to bring them in a jeopardy way. Like yesterday, I saw so many newspapers, headlines, talking about the integrity, talking about the the way a manner people decided to give this particular thing to a single person to one as flag there for 2023. So now, who are you in the party? Are you a legitimate person or a member, a chief patron?
Chief grand patron
of
the party.
Una listen, whether they tell her what for talk. Are you a chief patron? Are you a chief patron? The other and the owner. Then the man not even sabi waiting at the positions then with the membership position at party. It's saying a chief grand patron. But and only una listen and keenly. Let una see the game where they this is sad. It's just so funny, but una listen.
Who are you in the party? Are you a legitimate person or a member, a chief patron?
Chief grand patron.
Okay.
Unayeri, a chief patron. Why the interviewer for say a chief patron? Why did they put an emote? The man not even sabi. When I listen back that side, this stomach radio, APC the plan, the hook.
A chief patron.
Chief grand patron.
Person to one as flag there for 2023.
When I listen.
So now, who are you in the party? Are you a legitimate person or a member, a chief patron?
Chief grand patron.
Okay.
Of the party.
And in
the United States, I was the chairman of the board of directors for the party.
In America?
Yeah, in America. So we have Virginia, Maryland, and DC. We have a party SLPP. I was the chairman of the board of directors of the party. So I've been SLPP throughout my life.
So when I don't see, I give up. So in the first place, this man don't even know how the party operates. He say in America, I've been chairman, board of directors, na SLPP. SLPP not get board of directors. Na political party, we don't get board of directors. And we don't get chairman board of directors. And SLPP not only 3 political party a day. Not only 3. Not only 3 political party a day. Sorry, not only 3 states a day. So you don't see? It says Virginia, Washington, and Maryland. SLPP then have plenty states them now America. So this man not even know what he talk about. And I've been chairman board of directors on SLPP. So when I see the game the way APC they play, it's so sad. And we don't even if we ever talk say we get elders councils. The current elder council will get now Mr. Silati Dabo. The one we come out with Silati Dabo come now Elder Puawi. We don't get plenty elders there. This man has never been any member, they don't know. When I listen where it lie. When I listen that part.
We have Virginia, Maryland, and
Okay.
of the party.
Okay.
And in the United States, I was the chairman of the board of directors for the party.
In America.
Yeah, in America. So we have Virginia, Maryland, and DC. We have a party SFPP. I was the chairman of the board of directors of the party. So I've been SFPP.
So when I see
SFPP, I'm SFPP. That's why I believe SFPP is a true party that.
So these are the game the way APC they play.
Very strong. It's a party that has to be we have to.
So when I see, it say if you don't become chairman board of that, APC they get joke. And okay, besides, let's come in the real sense. Let's say this so-called Stephen Mambu now even SLPP member. Number one, he not get no rights again, he not get no standing again for contest all the elections that they will do up in Abu. Because the political party where we get a time frame within which if you're dissatisfied with any elections or any conduct of any elections, where they protest, where they go now, we get rules and regulations we set as a political party. So in 21 days, within the period where they don't do elections, if you're dissatisfied, that's the day you go pick up with the elder council. You get the chain of complaints, the chain the way you go do a complaint. We get a committee where they set. Now we said they do that elections in inside December. Now which month is? Now inside May, January, February, March, April, May, 5 months. You don't get no local standard. In fact, you don't get no guarantee. You don't get no nothing where they back you up for even go talk say they put party in a court. No case. Even talk say for argument's sake, SLPP member. With the time frame where the rules and regulations, the 2020 rules and regulations set for let go make complaint, you not one. If that have been true, why not now after 5 months they go do with everything not complete? No. So you don't see that's about all this for I believe when I don't hear the inconsistency, the nonsense where this destitute, they don't go get some more money where they talk. Why you not show in face? Why not submit in political party card? Why not show in chairman where it be there with na America? The chairman where na be the regional chairman, we in a board of director. Sometimes SLPP na NGO now. So you don't see. So these are the games the way APC they play. Where they don't have go for help them. APC don't know how they for operate. And also, not only APC, this so-called Dennis Bright, he hand them for their nonsense there. Dennis Bright and all the connive with them kind of old people there, then they can't lies them because they want to distract them from the real thing. Because they don't say APC not get flag bearer. They don't get for go for that elections. So Dennis Bright they come around. And then I got for handle this lady, what they call Mayor Accusations, this corrupt mayor, this tribalistic mayor, na Freetown. We don't thief. They want to hold them. They run here and they hala I say they want to do them bad. You don't thief. Can't get thief money. But at the same thing they do with Herbert Williams. When at the same APC, they say Herbert Williams thief. Thief man catch thief man. They driver. The law pull them. Anybody know hala. They lie for the Kono mayor, MRC Lamina. They lie for they pull up. They lie for Samsumana. They pull up. And we get what we call president. That presidency they don't set her. They don't APC already set that presidency for sack mayor with thief. So if Herbert William thief, the same APC they pull up, when APC to APC, why if Accusations thief they don't pull up? And Accusations APC don't prepare, they want to use her as flag bearer. Now that make Akisua they run because that's anyway and Eskroma be there in governance. It began relationship with some people them where they be there na Democrat Party where they be they go. And the thief diamond they give them. Some of them people they still inside the system. So now Akisua they use the opportunity. He go New Jersey. It talk all kind of rubbish. But now so Arata say where they die in the shake tail. But Akibu ABCS Soya go meet him at his mom this now. She's a corrupt entity. You don't thief now. When you thief, then they handle you. That's what they do about George William. Not so secret. In deputy 9-town mayor. So that's all Akisoya get for me. Now the court, now the law. APC now the starter. And when they continue. Now continuity. Government now continuity. That's what they say. So but then that day I get for handler at certain point. But I want to know see this so-called Destitute, we call it STV Mambu. I want to know say number one, not to SLPP. Number two, you know, ever join SLPP North America region. Number three, you know, Sabinati by SLPP. Number four, even if na SLP, you don't get no power, you don't get no right, you don't get no backing of any law, any rules and regulation, any constitution of SLPP or Salon for even go contest the flag bearer position where Madam you get. And I want to know say na APC they do all that here because they want to distract your attention from the problem they within at the head and the nonsense where they don't commit. So I want to know that clearly, and I know I don't worry about that. Me na the regional PRO for SLP North America region, and the state and clearly say, una discard that statement, una forget about that man, na a joker, that man they na a drunkard, that man they na man who just APC they put together because they want to talk, they go to that Tumac radio na APC radio. This is the handiwork of APC. No wonder President talk and no say APC is not good for themselves, they're not good for that country. And then it's bright, that old hag, that old thief, where in the pass all over the place. Now they all organize this thing for let them go bring that man, but they not coach and well. So APC will go coach and back fine. Let know what's in the talk. Big family, una share. Let's serious reunion as the year. I go come on for tell una more tomorrow with the day on with the hit the media very seriously. Big family, una share. Let's serious reunion as the year. Yeah. Let God continue for bless President Bio. And I want to know see President Bio. Clearly, I want to understand see President Bio get for beat APC like fishball. Anybody join APC for that elections, even if they qualify, they go beat them like fishball. So, una share.
Thievery.